Chris Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Gamecocks will kick it away first. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will get first crack at it here. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing.
Turning it on! They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers, and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football right at them.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Jayhawks headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. They want to throw it. He's got his man. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on third and long. Motion from the wideout. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating a loss on first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yards.
Surging forward on the sneak. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Third and one, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive it in.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of
lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
It's as if you're in golf in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Gonna run it. It's Fields. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Jayhawks are rolling down the field. The gift to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Just when they're looking run, now up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Grant. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, he's got some space. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. The Jayhawks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And this offense, that's what they do. Last week he had 2 rushing touchdowns. They're going to feature him. They're going to get physical, especially inside the 5-yard line. You're going to feed this guy the football. This offense has had success in the past giving him the ball.
Well, the offense trying to get the screen pass to the running back and get him out into space to do some damage, but the defense not having no gain on that play.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Trying to power it in. He's not going to make it. What a job on this defense to stop him in his tracks. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And the try is no good. After the miss, with no change in the score.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The inside handoff. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass on 2nd down. It falls incomplete and will change ends of the field to get things started back up. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball. Here as we start the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Harvard. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 1st down and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Buys a little time. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Clark. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Bunch formation for these receivers.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. And the Gamecocks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
Quick strike complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On fourth down, going to the air. He's got it. First down and more. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. With the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that was a lengthy 17-play drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Rides the back on the option to give. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Trying play action. He uncorks one deep. Snags it down the 2. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but using that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that one.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense held it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop in the short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Good right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but there in the birthplace of college football, this one is close. They're up by 10 over Charlotte. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He wants to change this route. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the 1st half. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off the play fake. Gonna try to get it himself. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Got the back over the middle. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Might be calling a hot route. They just keep firing. Grab near the sticks. It's Hubbard. It's a seam wide open. And the catch And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Running to Green. He breaks a tackle. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Jayhawks want to crank the tempo.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Looking for a crease. It's Fields. Fights off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. As the Rooster throws, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. To the air, it's Grant. Caught over the middle, it's Freeman. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Jayhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying to get it to the edge. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Rush is on him. He's got an open man. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Offense changing the play. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. It's caught. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Motion from the back. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Gonna run it. It's Fields. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Dropping back, it's Grant. Shoots it to the left. Hauls it in. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
From the gun, running back on the move.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Jayhawks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. The 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Harper. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. They trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. They have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
The Gamecocks are facing 3rd and inches. Looking to throw for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. And he just kept running and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make it.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Listen, his team's obviously down in this game, but it's not his fault. I mean, this guy showed up to play. He's been churning out big play after big play. Already over 100 yards rushing in this game. He's carrying his weight. He needs his buddies around him now to pick up the slack a little bit and help get this team back in the game.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down.
smart. You got to...
Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
And the Jayhawks are in the hurry up.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. The give to the back. Creates a little space. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the grab on the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a man. It's Grant. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game.
And I think the offense caught the D off guard on that play, throwing it to the fullback. I think this defense was expecting the fullback to kind of ram up in there and try to block somebody, maybe get a fullback dive, but not release out of the backfield like that and catch the ball. This fullback, he's got a lot of tools in his toolbox.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. The handoff keeps working on that clock. There we go! That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Making side adjustments here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To the air on first down. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And now on second down for this offense. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And here comes the offense on second down. Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback adapted. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
Well, here we are late in the game, and this secondary, they are still covering. They forced the QB to hold on to it, and then he bailed out, trying to buy himself more time. And because he couldn't get rid of the football so quickly early, that allowed the pass rush to get to him.
The quick out. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Man, you have to do everything in your power not to let your momentum carry you out of bounds short of the first down marker.
And I would argue, too, maybe you run your route a little bit deeper. You got to understand where the first down marker is and where I got to get to. But, yeah, I'm not running out of bounds. I'm lowering my shoulder and trying to get as much yardage as I can to make this fourth down manageable.
desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Back to throw, it's Grant. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up the couple.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Going to swing it on second down. A strike downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed on the outside, it's Fields.
That's a nice catch, and it's a good job staying in bounds. If the quarterback would just give him a little bit more room, maybe have a little bit more space to make a play. Instead, no gain.
To the air on second down. Catch in the middle is Freeman. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Just a short pass to the tight end. They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of the time to get to that first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Jayhawks want to pick up the tempo. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.